Yeah, I mean, they offered me to do Indiana Jones and I turned it down. So I just went for the villain.
Huh?
Hi, Matt. It's good to see you.
Likewise.
This is Selena from Olympics Taiwan. Yay, I'm a big fan of Hannibal. Good to see you.
You're Hannibal. You're Hannibal. I like it. Yeah.
Yay! I got the vibe of Indiana Jones.
You do.
Oh, thank you. You know, I think there's something special about you that all the villains you play have a magical touch that, you know, it's very refined. What was the approach, and do you always prefer the antagonist?
Yeah, I mean, they offered me to do Indiana Jones and I turned it down. So I just went for the villain.
Huh?
No, it's not my choice, right? This is what I get offered, and I love playing them. I think I've had variations of different villains and different environments and different genres, and so Hannibal is obviously very different from this character, Fuller. I always try to find something that I can relate to. This case, he's a Nazi, so I can't relate to that, luckily. But then you swap it out with something else that you are passionate about. Because this guy is obviously waking up every morning and thinks he's the hero of his own world. So I'll have to make him that.
You've been participated with a lot of blockbuster franchise in the film history. And this is probably the oldest one. What was the first time you saw Indiana Jones? How old were you? Do you still remember that feeling?
Oh yeah, vividly. My brother and I, we rented a VHS 5 films, and Indiana Jones was the first one. And then we didn't see the other films, we just watched Indiana Jones 5 times. It was such a mind-blowing experience. We've never seen anything like it. So yeah, I vividly remember it. Giant inspiration for my entire generation, whether you make films or just watch them. It's just had a giant impact. Yeah.
So was there any pinch me moment on set when you realized you're in your childhood dream or the legendary beloved franchise?
Every moment was like that. You know, they build giant sets. You know, it's a big cave. Everything is built, and you got to get this close to realize it's fake. But first time I met Harrison, I was supposed to have a meeting with him. But he came out of his trailer with his hat, whip, and jacket because he was going to a dress rehearsal. So I didn't meet Harrison, I only met Indiana Jones, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was cool. So, well, I mean, Indiana Jones is famous for his hat and whip. So if your character can have something accessory, what would you choose?
I'll take the hat, the fedora. It's just iconic in many, many ways. It's just also the way they can cast a shadow. And then the music starts, so it's just forever combined with him.
How about this theme music? Because we all know that Indiana Jones music is dun 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 dun. And how about a music for villain? What do you prefer?
I was hoping the villain would get that one this time, but I realized it's maybe tough luck to give it to a Nazi. I didn't notice that whether I had a theme or not. I'll have to check into that. I hope I have one.
Yeah, the entrance music, right?
Yeah.
I have to come up for one when I do this interview. For you only.
Just for me, yeah. Make it cool.
And you also play yourself, I mean the younger self, probably in the 30s of your age. And that was with Harrison Ford as well, right? Mm-hmm. What happened? I mean, what was it like when you're facing someone with dots on the face and you still need to
I don't think we had
that character?
I don't think we had dots on our faces too much. I think they did it in a different way. We might have had it a few times. It was not a big difference. We just played the scenes. What we had to keep in mind always was that we should move 25 years younger. So we had to speed it up a little, be a little more vivid, because that is a trap you can fall into, that you look young here but you move older. So we just had to keep that in mind. It was not a problem for Harrison. He behaves like a 16-year-old anyway.
Wow, that's good to know, because he's actually 79 by the time he filmed this.
Yeah.
And how about the fighting scene?
It's Harrison. I mean, there's no way you can take the stunts away from him, and there's no reason for it because he's so good at it. The things about when you do stunts, you always hurt yourself a little. So did he, so did I. But it takes a little longer time to recover when you're 79 than it does when you're 25. So, yeah, I'm sure he was in some pain, but he would never admit it.
Did you hold back because he's 79 years old?
Actually, he's the one kicking the shit out of me. So I'm that kind of bad guy. Yeah, I'm just receiving.
If there's one thing you can take from the set for the memory, what would you take?
I would have loved to taken his hat, but everybody had their eyes on that, so that was a no-go. The dial would be cool to have, you know.
I would take that too, and I hope it works. Let's see, can you say hi to the fans on Top Movie Picks and tell us the best reason to see Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny?
Hi everyone from Top Movie Picks. I mean, there's a ton of reasons to watch this film. One is obviously it's Indiana Jones, and it's a roller coaster. It's charming. It has remarkably a lot of emotions in it, and Harrison Ford is once again Indiana Jones. Oh yeah, and I'm in it.
Maybe next time we'll see something else for you. Maybe you won't be villain.
No, next time I'm not a villain. Next time I'm in a film called Dust Bunny with a little girl who's 60 years old, and it's going to be a very interesting film. Funny.
Oh, look forward to it. Send you hearts from Taiwan.
I will.
Thank you, man.
See you, Taiwan.
别忘了订阅我们的频道，打开小铃铛就不会错过任何精彩内容，随时上架。我们下回再见。